Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through today. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this connection? And we have the King of Cups. Well, that's a great way to start the reading today, guys. But let's see what else. I like to put a few cards out before I start talking about the message. Let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. And we have the Hangman. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know about this person and this connection, please? What do we need to know? And we have Judgment. Okay, guys, well, with the King of Cups leading the way today, this is a very powerful transformation that your person has been going through during the time they've been away from you, because the King of Cups is all about someone who has achieved emotional maturity and stability and also gained a lot of wisdom. This is about someone who is going to be generous with their love and their affection as they return to you. Someone who is going to pull out all the stops. Someone whose words and actions will be in alignment with one another so that you never doubt or question ever again where you stand with this person, because they're going to make sure that they tell you and that they show you every day as they come back into your life. The King of Cups is a water sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this can be a place of validation for you. You do not have to be a water sign for this reading to resonate with you. This is a collective reading and it is for everyone. It's just that many people in the comments always ask us to call out the signs that go to the cards, but it is truly more important that we consider how this card relates to the other cards that are on the table in the message that the universe is presenting for the collective today. The King of Cups is all grown up. The energy of the King of Cups is wise, generous, loving, caring, and giving. And this is going to be the energy of your person as they come back in your direction. Someone whose heart is open, someone who wants to have their heart in alignment with yours, someone who can be emotionally expressive and emotionally vulnerable and emotionally intimate, as well as the passionately intimate that you guys have probably mastered so very well between you and your person. The King of Cups energy is a powerful transformation that your person has gone through, because they're going to be able to invest in this relationship. They will be able to be all in with you, because with this Hangman being here, it tells us your person wants to hold on to you. They want to hold on to this relationship. They don't want to let you go, because they have had a major shift in perspective. The Hangman tells us your person has had a massive wake-up call. They see the forest through the trees, and this Hangman is actually hanging in the forest, in the trees, so they have a good view of the trees actually. But the Hangman's head is always illuminated with this light, and it is about the light going on for your person, kind of like a major light bulb moment for them, and the light is staying on in your person's mind, but the light is on in their heart as well, with this King of Cups being next to the Hangman. The Hangman is ruled by Pisces, but also the Hangman tells us they see things so very differently. They see things from a different perspective, and they don't want to let you go. They have had a spiritual awakening with this Hangman being here. Being able to see and understand this connection, themselves and you, so much better now, not wanting to let you go, but also wanting to make more sacrifices in order to be with you, whatever sacrifices they may need to make. They're going to be a better communicator. They will be able to commit to this relationship. This is about your person doing what is necessary to come back in your direction. Because with this Judgment card being here, it tells us that your person knows where they have failed. They know where they have let you down and let themselves down as well, and not so proud of those moments. They have embarrassed themselves, and they see and they feel that, because they've definitely awakened to all of this. And with that King of Cups energy leading the way, this tells us your person is going to be accountable and responsible as they come back. They're not going to be blaming you for things. They're going to own their mistakes. They're going to own their errors in judgment. They are going to take accountability and responsibility for the things that they brought into this relationship that didn't belong here. Their low vibration behaviors, their low vibration words and actions, their perhaps toxic and dysfunctional habits or behaviors as well. Things that they brought into this relationship, the trauma, the drama, the confusion, the chaos. Your person is feeling the heaviness of all of that right now with this Judgment card because they are judging themselves. And that is okay. This is something that they need to do because it is what's given them this massive wake-up call that comes with that Hangman. But the Judgment card is also the resurrection energy, and it tells us that your person wants to rejuvenate and restore this relationship with you. But because they've had this spiritual awakening that comes from the combination of the Hangman and the Judgment card, they are on a much higher playing field than they were in the past. They have had this rebirth. They've had this sense of renewal. And this in and of itself is going to cause this relationship to have greater stability and the opportunity to move forward to a long-term partnership, because that is the energy that the King of Cups desires in their life. A loving, healthy, happy partnership. And this is what your person is returning for. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to reveal about this person and this connection? Well, this is the Death card. This is a powerful combination. This Judgment and this Death card being side by side. Because death is about these major changes that have been happening in your person. And we talked about that in the very beginning when that King of Cups came out. And I normally don't talk about that when that King of Cups comes out, but yet that is what Spirit urged, and that is what was channeled down, because I feel you guys need to know that your person is changing. And that is what that Death card is also all about. Your person going through this transformation, your person having a massive wake-up call. Major changes are happening because your person has had a wake-up call. They see and they understand now. They get it. Death is ruled by the planet Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth. Your person being reborn by the fire of spirit, by the fire of the universe, like that mythical bird, the phoenix that rises from the ashes. Your person rising back up from those ashes of ruin that they brought into this relationship. And for some of you, I feel they just torched it and just burned it down because they were so fearful and so insecure and had so many issues that they needed to work through. But again, they've been judging themselves for that. And you will get an apology for all of that, because that is also what the Judgment card is about. But death is also ruled by Scorpio. But we already touched on that with the King of Cups. Water energy today so far, guys. Big change happening for your person, or big changes have been happening for your person, but also for you as well, you guys watching the reading. But this is also going to change the dynamic of this relationship in a very positive way. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. What do we need to hear for this message today, please? The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is a card of reconciliation. It is a card of celebration, telling us that your person wants to see you. They want to hang out. They want to spend time with you. They want to reconcile. They want this opportunity to start over and start fresh. The Three of Cups is about your person wanting to go on a date, spend time with you, go for a beverage, go for a stroll, go for a drive, sit on a park bench, sit outside on the porch. Well, maybe for those of you who it's snowing where you are because it is cold, for sitting inside perhaps in front of a warm fire and having a conversation. The bottom line with the Three of Cups is it is about your person wanting to see you. It's about them wanting to spend time with you and talk to you and have this opportunity to reconcile with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? What do we need to know about this person and this connection? The Nine of Wands. Well, the Nine of Wands is all about your person figuring things out here. They have, in judging themselves and going through this transformation, what I'm hearing is that they are a little battle weary at the moment. And they have taken a step back to try and figure themselves out, to try and figure how they're going to come back in your direction. They are going to figure that out, though, because that is the energy of the King of Cups coming towards you, because all kings do take action. The king energy will follow through and make something happen here. But with the Nine of Wands coming beneath that King of Cups, it tells us your person wants to come at you with a fresh approach. And that could be your person coming at you maybe for the very first time with a lot of love, with a lot of expressing how they feel about you, telling you and showing you and making romantic gestures towards you, opening their heart and letting you in and being emotionally vulnerable for the first time. And I feel for many of you watching the reading, that would be a fresh approach that's coming from your person, especially if they've never been this way before. But the Nine of Wands is also about courage, determination, persistence, not giving up, not backing down. Your person figuring out how they're going to come towards you and then doing what is necessary to make it happen. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages does the collective need to hear? The King of Pentacles. Ooh, that is fantastic, actually, because the King of Pentacles is all about a long-range plan as well as the King of Cups. The King of Pentacles desires a long-term partner, and your person is thinking about this partnership with you, as well as coming up with a strategy and a plan about how to make that happen. Now, the thing with the King of Pentacles is they do move kind of methodically and very logically and very slowly, but they are dotting all of their I's and crossing all of their T's and looking at things from all these different angles about what they need to do to make this happen, because they don't want to fail. They want to succeed at coming back in your life and at winning you back. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But the King of Pentacles has a plan, and they will follow through with that plan to make it happen. The King of Pentacles is all about truth, honor, integrity, and determination. And your person putting forth so much more effort and energy and love towards rebuilding this relationship with you than you have seen coming from them before. Because this is about your person seeing and understanding the two of you belong together. It is about them thinking about how this life for the two of you would look. They are thinking it through. They are plotting it out, and they are making sure that their plan is going to work. And the King of Pentacles is also someone who does move a little bit slowly here. So for those of you watching the reading, you have been very patient with your person, and they are aware of that. They know that it's taking them a minute here, or many minutes as the case may be. But the King of Pentacles is all about wanting you to feel safe and solid in their love. So they are making sure, absolutely sure, that they are on the other side of all of their issues, of all of their growth and transformation that they need to have in order to show back up for you and be this loving partner who can build a happy, healthy relationship with you. The King of Pentacles is about stability and structure, and they want this solid relationship. They want a solid foundation in this connection for the two of you as well. Well, the King of Pentacles is also someone that may be very focused at the moment on their career, on their work, on trying to gain greater financial security and stability. And this could be you guys as well, you guys watching the reading. But this is a powerful combination, the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Your person showing up with love, showing up with a plan, showing up with gifts and gestures of love to make sure that you feel safe and secure in them, and in them returning and doing what is necessary to regain your trust and your respect, because they know that they're going to have to work for it. And that is the energy of the King of Pentacles. Someone who's doing it, someone who's going to do the work, someone who's going to be determined to have you in their life. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is coming through, please? Well, this is the Ten of Cups. Well, the Ten of Cups, we have two swans here embracing and forming a beautiful heart with their necks. Now, swans are a symbol for soulmates or twin flames. Please just take that as it resonates. And also swans mate for life. And here we have the little swan ducklings. Are they called ducklings for swans, or are they called something else? I don't know. Maybe someone does. But the Ten of Cups is about long-term partnership. The Ten of Cups is about your person wanting it all with you. The Ten of Cups is about your person wanting commitment with you, wanting a home, wanting the two of you to plan and build a home together, move into one of the homes that already exist between the two of you. Perhaps it's just about moving into a new space, but it is ultimately about you and your person being able to have this long-term relationship. That is what the Ten of Cups is about. But it's also about love and the love that your person feels for you. And again, if your person has never shared with you how they feel about you, this is something that's going to be different as your person returns, because they are bound and determined to make sure that you know how they feel about you. And they know that they have perhaps let you down in the past by not being able to have these conversations with you about their feelings, about where they see this relationship going, about what they think about you either. But your person is going to be able to do this as they return, because their love for you, with this Ten of Cups and this King of Pentacles and the King of Cups being here, is filled to overflowing. Cups is about emotions, love, feelings. Your person having so much love for you, but also seeing and desiring this future with you. That comes with the energy of that Ten of Cups card. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages are coming through? What do we need to know? The Chariot. Well, the Chariot is all about getting things unstuck and getting things moving. Your person wanting to also be successful at making that happen. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, but the Chariot is about your person wanting to get things moving. It is about them taking action. It is about them following through to make something happen. But your person also being successful at doing it, but also being successful at overcoming all of their challenges, all of the obstacles, all of the things that have held them back from being in this relationship with you. The Chariot tells us your person will successfully overcome that, because the Chariot is about victory. We have to think of ancient Rome, when the victor or whoever won the battle would ride through the streets of Rome in the back of the chariot, and all the people were throwing rose petals and cheering, hooray, and the trumpets were sounding, and this is the victory that your person wants. They want to be able to overcome the challenges that have been negatively affecting and impacting this relationship. This is what their transformation is about, especially with this combination of the Death card and the Chariot. Your person overcoming these things, overcoming the obstacles, getting rid of them, blasting past and through illusions and everything and anything that has ever held them back from being able to achieve this happily ever after with you. But the Chariot is about getting it moving, getting things unstuck, and your person taking action to make that happen, because they want to see you. They want to spend time with you. That is what that Three of Cups is about. But let's see what else is coming through. What do we need to know for this message today, please? What does the collective need to hear about this person? The High Priestess. Well, the High Priestess tells us that things have been hidden perhaps for quite some time with your person. And I always see that. Well, not always, but I feel that this is about them hiding their feelings for you. But what this tells us is that what was once in the dark is now going to be in the light, because your person, as they return, they are going to be announcing their feelings for you as they come back, because they don't want you to not know how they feel. They want you to know how they feel all the time. This is something that they're not going to get tired of telling you. This is something that they are not going to get tired of showing you either. Words and actions being in alignment. No more reading between the lines. No more second guessing. No more plucking the petals off the daisy, wondering how this person feels about you, because they're going to tell you. And they're going to show you. But also the High Priestess tells us that you and this person have a very strong intuitive connection with each other. Empathy and telepathy you share with them, and you guys know that already, because you can feel them. You can hear their thoughts. You go through what they're going through, because that is the power of this connection that you share with your person, especially with the High Priestess going up. But it is also about the spiritual growth. It is about spirituality, and each of you growing and hitting that higher place of spiritual ascension during the time that you have been in this space away from each other that is preparing for union. And you have both needed to go through this growth. You've both needed this awakening, because this is where you have that powerful transformation that happens within each of you individually, to release your fears, your insecurities, your doubts, to allow for that personal and spiritual growth. And you know, guys, we all learn. And it is usually through these painful experiences that we have to learn these things. I need a quick sip of water. 1 second, guys. As you can tell by my voice, I am trying to not lose my voice, okay? So we have to go through these experiences for our personal and spiritual growth. And many times we can't grow and evolve unless those experiences are painful. And your person running, ghosting, shutting down, denying, or abandoning this connection, that was a painful experience that pushed you towards your growth. It caused you to change and evolve, because you had to gain a greater understanding of what the heck was happening in your life and why you still cared so deeply and so much about this person that you couldn't stop thinking about, that you couldn't stop feeling, and you couldn't stop hearing their thoughts either. And that is perhaps what caused you to start investigating these kind of connections. But you have grown and evolved so much during this time you've been away from this person. And you, all of you watching this reading, should be so very proud of yourselves for going through that growth. It is difficult to go through this kind of situation. It is difficult to experience this separation. These kind of connections, they are a roller coaster ride, and they come with extreme emotional highs when everything is great between the two of you. And then you will plummet to those very deep emotional lows when things fall apart, when there's a crisis, when this kind of disconnect happens. And invariably in these situations and these kind of relationships and connections, there will be a disconnect, because it's part of the process and part of the plan for soulmates and twin flames. And that is why we call it the emotional roller coaster ride. You're up here and everything's great, and then the crisis happens and whoosh, you drop down to the bottom. And trying to figure out when it's going to climb again is a very difficult thing, but it is a roller coaster ride. And you are on that roller coaster, and you are strapped into that ride, and it has already left the little docking station where you get on and off. So you are on this ride, guys. So kudos to all of you for riding it out and doing what is necessary for your growth, for your transformation, but your person is as well. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is about happiness. It is about your person acknowledging that they are happiest when you are in their lives. And that is a song by the Turtles. I finally remember now, So Happy Together. Yes, it's by the Turtles. The 9 of Cups is all about your person acknowledging as well that you fulfill everything that they dreamed for, that they hoped for, that they wished for, that they prayed for concerning a romantic partner. And they want to fulfill all of your dreams, all of your hopes, your aspirations, and your wishes as well. This is about the two of you working together to build this happy, balanced, harmonious, and healthy relationship so that you can fulfill what each other desires, hopes, and dreams for, not only in terms of a romantic partner, but in your careers and your individual lives as well. We also have the Empress coming from the bottom. Now, the Empress tells us your person knows that you are the one, and they have always known that you are the one for them. The Empress is the energy of the Earth Goddess, of Gaia, of the Divine Feminine, of Mother Earth. And many times, if we can get discombobulated in these connections, because the energy can be really intense, especially when we're going through difficulties or we're going through this separation and we're feeling lost, it is best to get out in nature as best we can, or do something that grounds us, because that is the energy of the Empress. But with the Empress being here, it tells us your person sees you as someone who makes things happen. They see you as a leader. They see you as someone who gets things done. They see you as someone who perhaps as well takes their career very seriously, especially because that dropped on top of that King of Pentacles. But with it being the energy of the Divine Feminine, It is asking you to be in that space where you are open and receptive to what is happening, to be open and receptive to the transformation that is happening in your person, because ultimately you can't control what's happening. All you can do is to be open and receptive for when they come back, when they're ready to have communication and get this party started between the two of you. We also have the Five of Wands coming from the bottom. That is your person being upset with themselves. They are not very happy with how they have acted or how they have treated you. And that is about a lot of internal conflict and internal combat that is happening within them. And they know that they need to come back in your direction. They regret bringing all of their drama, their trauma, their chaos, and their confusion and everything else into this relationship. But yet they did, and now they are mad at themselves, and they're also disappointed with themselves as well, because this is the Five of Cups. This is about them missing you. It is about them longing for you. This is about them craving to see you and spend time with you, especially with the combination of it being next to the Three of Cups. And your person, knowing that they created all of this chaos and confusion in your life and in their lives as well, but they feel the regret and the remorse for all of that. And this is why they want to show up and apologize and present themselves to you all over again as a romantic partner who will be able to be all in, who will be able to be committed, who will be able to devote time, energy, and effort and love into this relationship and make you and this relationship a much greater priority than they did in the past. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Miracle, this card comes with number 33. If anyone resonates with number 33, although that could be March. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of Source, which is Spirit, which is the divine, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. And you know what, guys? Anything is possible. Everything is possible in this connection with your person because they are growing, changing, and transforming. They are evolving. They are raising their vibration to a higher frequency so that they can meet you at your level. And that in and of itself is going to give greater stability and structure to this relationship. This reading started with the King of Cups. The King of Cups does not start a reading very often, maybe in the past once or twice, but not very often as far as I can remember, or as long as I can remember, actually. The King of Cups is someone who has attained emotional maturity and stability, and that in and of itself could be this miracle and blessing that you need in your life and in this connection for it to be able to work out and go to this place of long-term partnership, which is also about this Empress card. The Empress energy is about long-term partnership as well, and usually one that involves marriage. Do you believe in miracles? You guys watching the reading, have you seen miracles happen in your life? Because miracles are blessings from the divine, and with this card showing up, I do feel it tells us to expect and believe in miracles because things are shifting and changing, not only in your person, but also in the dynamic of this relationship. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What else do we need to know? Rainbow waterfall. Oh, here's miracles again. Well, isn't that interesting? Rainbow waterfall, miracles, number 31. Well, expect a miracle, guys, because I feel miracles are coming your way. Blessings are coming your way as well. And count your blessings. Actually, counting your blessings is a good thing because when you count your blessings, you can see how wonderful your life really is. And if you're feeling down and if you're feeling kind of gloomy and doomy because of the situation between you and your person, take a moment to write in a gratitude journal or take a piece of paper and write something or 3 things that you're grateful for every day. Or take some paper and cut it up into little strips and take 3 of those strips every day and write something on those strips that you are grateful for and drop those into a box or into a jar or into some sort of holding vessel of some sort. You know, a paper cup, a plastic cup, a coffee cup, a box, one of those tote things that's small, whatever you want to store them in. And then at the end of this 30 days, start pulling them out one by one and look at how your life has been blessed. That in and of itself is going to raise your vibration. And as you raise your vibration, that is going to raise the vibration of this relationship, because with this High Priestess being here, it confirms that you and this person are connected spiritually, you are connected intuitively, and you do share this empathy and telepathy with each other. So as you raise your vibration, what happens to this connection? It raises the vibration of the connection, and that in and of itself will raise the vibrational energy of your person, lifting them up, giving them that courage and confidence that they need to come back in your direction and open the lines of communication for the two of you. This rainbow waterfall card comes with number 31. If anyone resonates with number 31, that could be March 1st. It could be the 31st of a month. It could be the third month, but it could just be that number 31. And although 3 + 1 does equal 4, which is about stability and structure and a solid foundation for this relationship. Also, rainbows are a symbol for hope and optimism, and it asks us to remain hopeful and optimistic that these miracles will manifest in our lives in regard to this person and this connection, by your person showing back up and being ready for you and this partnership. Frog Spirit, renewal. This card comes with number 20. If anyone resonates with 20, although that does resolve to 2. You know, Frog Spirit, right? Renewal. I really feel that this is about your person wanting to start over. And we have to consider Frog Spirit. Actually, we have to consider frogs. You know, frogs have like 3 stages of development. I mean, they're a tadpole. Well, it's an egg, and then it's a tadpole, and then it is a frog. And that really is about the renewal and the resurrection and the transformation that we are going through in our lives. As this egg becomes a tadpole and then it becomes a frog, that is the transformation that is happening in this little frog's life. And every little frog goes through that. But we also go through that transformation and change. It is the metamorphosis of our lives. Our lives are constantly shifting, changing, and evolving. And that is what this frog spirit represents. That's what I'm hearing for today, guys. And I feel that we have to kind of look at that in and of itself as a blessing, as a miracle. The fact that things are constantly transforming and changing. How an egg becomes a tadpole and then becomes a frog can truly be considered a miracle. A butterfly landing on a waterfall can be a miracle. Miracles are happening in our lives every day. If we can just be aware of them, and if we can see them, and just expressing our gratitude for these miracles that we see every day can raise our vibration and put us in a higher vibration, putting this connection in a higher vibration as well, which will ultimately raise your person's vibration and start bringing them back towards you. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. You will see me again. I want to talk. Well, yes, of course you will see them again, because they want to spend time with you. They want to start over with you. They want this partnership with you. They want to show up and tell you and show you how they feel about you, is what I feel this reading is about, because they know what it's like to not have you in their life. And that is that 5 of Wands and 5 of Cups. And your person not liking that energy very much right now, not enjoying this 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups energy, which is about them missing you. It is about them longing for you. It is about them kind of like dying to see you and spend time with you. Now, of course, all they have to do is open these lines of communication, right? And that will allow the two of you to start spending time together and seeing each other. But this is what this person knows they have to do. They know that the ball is in their court. They know that they need to take action. And we do have cards of action all over this reading as well, guys, with those 2 kings and with that chariot as well. I know we'll find our way back to one another. Yes, you will. You will find your way back to each other. and you will find your way back to each other in this lifetime and every lifetime after this. Your person knows they're coming back for you, basically, is what that is saying, because they want this opportunity for the two of you to start over and to start fresh with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I just want to reconnect with you. Yes, they do. They want to reconnect with you. They want this opportunity to talk to you. They want this opportunity to see you. They want to spend time with you. They want this opportunity to start over and to reconcile. Only this time, this relationship with this person is going to be so much better than it was in the past. That is coming through as well, especially with that 10 of Cups and King of Cups and King of Pentacles energy. I want us to live together. Well, that makes sense as well with what we've seen throughout this reading with the 10 of Cups, with the 9 of Cups, with the King of Cups, with the King of Pentacles, with the Empress. All of these are cards of the two of you being able to create a union with each other. And that is the point here, guys. All of that is about the two of you being able to unite with one another and build a relationship and build this partnership together that will be able to go the distance, that will be able to go long term, because that is ultimately where your person sees this relationship going. But your person is definitely, with this 5 of Cups energy and this 5 of Wands energy, missing you and longing for you and wanting to spend time with you. And I feel that that is coming soon based on how this feels to me today. It's what I'm hearing. Absence. I feel like part of me is missing without you. Well, yes, part of them is missing. The best piece of them is missing without you, actually. And they do acknowledge that they don't feel complete without you in their life. And this is something that they are very well aware of. They know what it's like to not have you. And it is not making them feel so happy or feel so good. And that is the energy of that 5 of Cups right now. Not feeling happy, not having you in their life. Missing you, longing for you, wanting to gain back what they have lost. And wanting to build this relationship with you all over again. But this time, they're not going to run. They're not going to bail. They're not going to ghost. They are going to be able to invest in this relationship with all of who they are. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Well, yes, you have a lot of things to talk about, and not about just having conversations and getting closure and then moving on. This is about resolving things and wiping the slate clean and starting over with each other. That is what this is about. Let me put this back up here now. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is coming through? What does the collective need to know about this person? Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Well, I'm sure you guys would appreciate equal give and take as well, because that is what reciprocity is. This is about your person giving back to you. This is about them doing what is necessary to give back to you in ways that they have perhaps not given to you in the past. This is about your person pulling out all the stops and showing you that, yes, you can trust them. You can believe in them. They're going to invest time, effort, and energy into this relationship because they're not going to want to let you down ever again. They know what that feels like, and they are not liking that feeling at all. That is that energy of that 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands. Being pissed off at themselves, being really angry at themselves, feeling a lot of inner turmoil and inner conflict, not at you, but at themselves, because they allowed things to go the way that they did, and they know that they should have done better. But they've had this massive wake-up call now, and they will do better moving forward with you. Ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, that's overcoming, preparing for union and new phase. Well, you know, with this 10 of Cups being here in this reading, guys, that is all about this new phase. The new phase for you is getting to that place where you are in union with each other. And that is why this part of this connection, or this part of this process in this connection, is so important, because this is where you are actually preparing for union. That is why I call it that. Your person has had to transcend. They've had to learn. They've had to expand. They've had to go through so much growth, so much transformation, so that they can show up and be the partner you need them to be, who's going to be emotionally mature and emotionally invested in this relationship with you. That is how you need this person to be. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Talking. Yes, talking. I feel your person knows it's time to talk. This is awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more, interested. Well, it's more than interest. It is about your person wanting to open these lines of communication with you. And I don't feel that they are awaiting messages from you. They know that they have left many messages, text messages, phone calls, perhaps emails, gone unanswered, and they know that it's time for them to start answering these messages now, answering those phone calls, returning these calls to you, and talking to you to see if you are willing to spend time with them, to see if you are willing to give them an opportunity to set things straight and set things right, to see if you are willing to allow them to have this opportunity to start fresh and start over with you. This is what is going on within your person right now. They want to start over. They want to see you. They want to spend time with you. They want to talk to you, because ultimately this person sees you as the one for them. And they see that the two of you share a very powerful connection, and something that they've never been through or experienced ever before in their life. And they are believing in the miracle of this connection. They are believing in the power of this connection as well. And they are hoping that you are also believing in the miracle that they can return to you and have this fresh start with you, because they have seen the light and they have had a major epiphanies and wake-up calls, and they get it. They understand it all because they have gone through this major change and transformation, and they've grown up, and they have that emotional maturity and stability that they have needed within them to be able to be your partner, to be able to be your person, the one who is going to invest time, energy, and effort into this connection, but most of all, love. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.